Hey, my fellow quarantine friends and family that are probably stuck at home with a lot of kids that are bouncing off the walls, and probably you're bouncing off the walls too. I decided to start putting together a craft a day so that you can make a craft with your kids, with your grandkids, and actually for yourself also, because we're going to be using a method called intentional creativity, which actually has a art therapy component to it. So you can actually use what a lot of people think are just crafty things for a healing modality, and also to keep those kids busy. Anyways, I'm going to be putting together some crafts that are made with simple things that you can get in your home, that you have at home, and so you don't have to have any expensive art supplies or anything like that. But I also just wanted to share this because I know everyone's worried and there's a lot of fear and whatnot in our community and actually in our world. And we are in all this together. There is no nationality, no color, no race that divides us. We're all in this together, and we all have the same hopes, dreams, and desires in life. And the thing that inspired me to do this is our actual Redlands News. Redlands shut down. The gal that lives right across the street from us here, Jan Fowler, she writes in this little Redlands News that we get, and she actually, this just came this morning. Sharing now this is going to be backwards, but sharing our unique gifts and talents, and it's what can we offer each other in this time, because we all have been given gifts and talents from our loving divine creator, and they've been given to us to share. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to do it because I love doing art, and I know most kids do. And I did this with my grandkids the other day. So I'm going to try and take some pictures of their stuff and show you what we created. But the first thing you're going to need is just a brown paper bag. This happens to be Clark's. We also have Trader Joe's. And the first thing we're going to do is take the handles off. Just rip these handles off. We'll kind of tear them off gently so you don't make any holes in it. And then on the back, you'll see there's like a seam right here. I super gingerly took that seam apart after I took the handles off, and then you can see that it looks like this. And what we're gonna do, so at this point right now, all you need is a sack and some scissors. We're gonna just cut the bottom of that I'm out in the backyard, sorry about that, but we're just gonna cut the bottom. It was the best open spot that I could find. I actually have, my son and daughter-in-law are moving back from Boston, so it's just been insane, crazy times. Anyways, so I'm out here. My studio's now out in the backyard. So I'm cutting, as you can see, I'm cutting the bottom of this sack off and what it will look like. So this is a super wonderful way to start doing crafts without having special paper or anything. So what happened is I cut the bottom off, and as you can see, now it's one long, really nice thick brown paper, so you can do some serious stuff on it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half like this all the way down, and then we're going to accordion it to make a little book, a little paper brown book. But now what I did do is I folded it the other way on the inside of the bag, like this, so you have pure brown paper. And now the other day when I started working on this with the kids, I actually started one so I can show you the next step that you're going to be using with this. So after you've taken the handles off, gently torn that seam down and cut the bottom of the bag off, you're going to straighten it out really well, fold it in half, and accordion it into a book, and then trim the excess. I think there was probably about maybe a ½ inch of excess on that. And then I want you to collect newspapers, old magazines, whatever you have in your home. And right now I just collect everything. I mean, all kinds of magazines, whatever you have at home. And this is like a super fun paste, cut, glue, paint, doodle project. So then how we started, the kids put a leading page, if you will, or the beginning of the book on their accordion. And I actually did this one, which you can't read it because it's backwards probably for you. Home Reclaimed, My Happy Place. And this was all cut out of magazines. And then, see, this is how we can just start telling our story. And it keeps, the kids can journal in here, you can journal in here, and working through the process of what we're all going through right now. And then on the next page, I put welcome, everything changes, be grateful, stay connected, in case of emergency, do art at home. So these are the first 3 pages that I have going here. And it's just a really super fun project. My grandkids did it for hours and hours and hours when I had them here the other day, and they just had a blast. And I did do some filming on that, but I didn't get the release rights to show you them actually in the process. So I'm gonna do some snapshots of their work and show it to you. But anyway, so that's the first craft project for the day. All you need is a brown paper bag, scissors, newspapers, and magazines, and then obviously glue. And if you don't have a gel glue medium, which is what we actually used, or a decoupage medium, you can actually get Elmer's glue and mix it with a little bit of water. And then what we use is, to flatten it out, is old cards. I just use a bunch of old cards. As you can see, I use these a lot because I love decoupage and I do a lot of decoupage. And they work wonderful for flattening out your little cutouts onto your book. So that's today's project. I hope that you have fun with this. I have another project that I'm putting together for tomorrow. And so if you have eggs at home, please save your egg cartons, because we're gonna make a craft project out of that. And I'm gonna just try and create crafts of stuff that we have laying around the house for your kiddos and for you too. And it's really good to start out with an intention. Like for instance, this one was embracing home. Home Reclaimed, My Happy Place. So stay tuned, have fun today, and I will set up this other one for you tomorrow. Have a great day and stay healthy.